Okay, I'm sitting here with Ivan Cardenas, and Ivan is an intern who actually interned at Tyson in Arkansas this past summer, and he's currently a Pantex intern this fall. So, Ivan, tell us a little bit, what did you do when you interned at Tyson this last summer?
Like you said earlier, I got the internship at Tyson Foods, Inc. at Springdale, Arkansas. I was a programmer / analyst. And they had me working on different applications, programming with SAP. I did some SQL, Java. They got me a lot of exposure to programming mostly. And then at the end of my internship, I did a little bit more analyst work, designing, just design work and stuff like that.
And that's stuff that's directly tied to your major, right? Because you're a CIS or IDM major?
Yes, sir. I'm a computer information systems major, and that's exactly what the definition of my major is.
Well, at Tyson, what's the coolest thing that you did, or what project did you enjoy working on the most when you were there?
At Tyson, I worked with the warehouse management systems team, and I guess the biggest project that I was working on over there was we did a big old expert doc program, and we worked with a big program called SAP, and pretty much every major company uses it. And actually, after we got done programming it, I got to go to different plants around Arkansas and visit them and actually implement it into the plants.
Wow.
Which was a good experience.
So you got to travel all around Arkansas?
Well, around Bentonville, Springdale, and Fayetteville, which they're towns right next to each other.
Okay. So, cool. Well, Ivan, if you were talking to your friends about internships, I mean, what would you say the big advantage is? I mean, why should people intern, do you think?
It's a good experience. I mean, they get you exposure, and it actually opens your eyes and see if you really, I mean, it's something that you really want to do for the rest of your life. And I mean, a lot of people that they put you in there with, I mean, have done it forever. Yeah. Most of their life. I mean, so they could talk you a little bit about what they did and, I mean, give you some advice.
Okay.
Probably make your life a little bit easier.
Okay. So you kind of get a real-world view of what it's really like.
Real-world experience.
So that was this past summer, and now you got an internship with Pantex. Tell us a little bit about that and what you're doing there.
At Pantex, I'm doing, the good thing about my major is CIS, I mean, we could do so many different things. One good thing about the CIS department is that, I mean, our major, we could do a lot of different things. Like at Tyson, I did programming and, yes, that side of IT. Here I'm actually doing help desk and field support. I'm actually answering phones and helping people with technical problems. I mean, they need help anywhere from connecting a printer to answering just any type of technical support question they might have. And then I actually go out there and actually implement what I do on the phone and go out there and connect the scanner, help them connect software, help them change, I mean, one format to another format. So I mean, it's a good experience, and it gives me just more things to add on my resume, more the skills I get. Yeah.
What do you like best about your internship out there this fall? So what's the...
I get to meet a lot of different people. I mean, it's here close to home. I was raised here in Amarillo, and I mean, anytime you hear about Pantex, I mean, you just hear about just good things about them.
Yeah. So, well, we were visiting earlier, and you're about 3 semesters out from graduation. How do you think the internships are going to help you whenever you start looking for a full-time job?
I mean, I get to add more things on my resume. I mean, more skills, more applications that I work with. I mean, like at Tyson, I could add that I worked with SAP, that I worked with SQL, that I did a Java programming. Here at Pantex, I could add field support, that I worked with Remedy. I mean, it's different applications that I work with and got exposure to. I mean, it's just, I mean, if another company happens to use that same application, I mean, they won't have to train me on it because I'll be more familiar with it already.
Yeah. Well, good. It sounds like you've had some great experiences on the internship.
Yes, I did.
Well, thanks for visiting with us today.
All right. No problem.